Hello, beautiful, amazing beings. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and leave me some feedback. I really want to know what you think about this type of video, as I want to really continue to do them on YouTube, but also in live containers so that it can be live and it can be interactive and we can be together and do this practice. So today we're going to do a full moon practice, the full moon in Virgo. I'm going to talk a little bit about the full moon and what it presents and how we can use those things to really alchemize the life that we want. All right. During this time, I want you to feel safe. So feel free to get something to drink, grab a journal and a pen, pause the video if you need to. Also, grab a candle, an incense, your resins, your Palo Santo, because I'm about to light mine up. And we're just going to wrap ourselves in a beautiful sphere of bright light and protection. I don't own this music YouTube, in case I have to say that. I'm new. I don't know if I do. I'm not. All right. We're just allowing ourselves to just wrap ourselves in protection, you know. I like to do that before I engage in any practice. And you can use Palo Santo because Palo Santo is going to really fill the air with good vibrations and good energy, okay? So let's take a moment to really ground and take 3 deep breaths together. And this is what I want you to do while we take these deep breaths. Really ground yourself into a comfortable seating. Plant your feet, plant your hands. And what I want you to do on the inhale is bring your awareness to the things that no longer serve you. And then when I tell you to hold, I want you to actually pull it out, whether you're carrying those things in your shoulders, your neck, your back, your gut, your leg, wherever you're carrying this at, even if it's in the physical, right? I want you to imagine yourself holding it when you're holding that breath. And then when I say exhale, I just want you to slowly drop it and just let it melt away. Okay? So we're going to go really slow on the inhale. All right? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop it and exhale. 1, slowly. 2, 3, 4. Again, when we inhale, I want you to bring your awareness to the thing that you want to let go. And then when you're holding it, pick it up, hold it in your mind. And on the exhale, let out a sigh because you have dropped it and you have let it go and it is melting into the earth. Push it down and push it out. You ready? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it in your hand. 4, exhale, drop it and let it go. 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly and sigh it out. I hope that has you feeling grounded and ready to really engage in this practice. My intention is to move from a space of love. So please don't mistake my directness and my honesty as harshness or just me being mean, but I really want to be direct, and I'm really moving from a heart space and not my ego or any other space. It's centered in the heart, spoken from the heart. So I hope that you receive that love from me during this practice. I typically do these types of practices during moon phases, and I am feeling called to just share my practices with you. So thank you again for watching. We're about to deep dive into this practice. And like I said, go ahead and grab your pen and paper. What I'm going to do is give you a seed. That seed is going to be in the form of a perspective, of a thought, of just my thoughts and my outlook on something. If it doesn't resonate, leave it. If it does, pick it up and do what you will with it. Okay, this is your journey. I just want to give you something, and that something is a seed, and hopefully the seed sparks something in you, either a thought, a conversation, an action, some research, whatever, right? Whatever you need at this moment, I want you to have it. Okay. So let's talk about the full moon in Virgo, okay? This moon is all about your day to day, because that's what that Virgo energy is. It's your habits, it's your routines. And of course, if you are used to the moon cycling, then you know that full moons are all about releasing, right? So when you think about releasing in day to day, you're kind of like, what are you talking about? Right? But we're going to really get into it. So I really when I was preparing for this and even preparing for my practice, I did a reading, right, collectively for all of us, like what I can use and what we can use, and what this moon is really telling us, and how we can use what the moon is giving us to really activate the life and create the life that we want. All right, so I used my spirit allies, and this deck is all about, the cards are so pretty. This deck is all about what you can use and who your allies are on your journey right now. So, like I said, the first seed that I want to sow is, and the first card that came out during my reading was Leo. So even though we're in a Pisces season and we're feeling all of these things, right? We heavy in our feelings, right? Heavy, okay? Heavy. I don't know about you, but I've been crying. So we're heavy in our feelings. And then the Virgo energy is saying, hey, you need to look at your day to day. You're like, what? I like, you know what I'm saying? But this Leo energy is saying, hey, I want to let you know that you can create the life you want. You can create the day to day you want. Day to day plus your goals equals the life you want. Like, right? And the math problem is that simple, right? So the Leo energy is saying you can create the life you want. You can create the day to day you want. But here's the question. What do you want? Do you know what you want to do on a day-to-day basis? And if the answer is no, then I guarantee you that you really need to be doing this practice with me. Like, don't go nowhere, because we're really going to discover some things together. All right. So if you don't know what you want your day to day look like, it's probably because you don't know where you're headed. So this brings me to our first prompt, because if we're going to look at the day to day, then we need to look at ideally the life that we want to live. So here's our first prompt, and I'm going to give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes. First prompt. What does your ideal life look like? What does your ideal life look like? We'll pause, and I just want you to freely flow and just write it in a list, write it in a paragraph, just write. Don't give yourself any pressure. We're releasing the pressure right now. There's no pressure here. Be authentically you and answer the question. What does your ideal life look like? I'll give you 3 minutes to journal. All right. I hope you guys are feeling good. Like, I hope you're feeling inspired about like actually writing and creating your ideal life. The reason why we're doing this first, and I think the reason why Spirit even led us here first is because it's like, if we're looking at the day to day, then we need to know where we headed. And that needs to be in alignment with what we do every day. Okay. So here's a couple things to avoid when we're thinking about our ideal life. Perfectionism. Release perfectionism. Release the perfectionism in your life. You want to be divine. You don't want to be perfect. You want to be divine. You don't want to be perfect. And we can go into that all day, but I'm not. Okay. So I hope you get it. If you don't, let's have a conversation about them. Avoid perfectionism. Embrace divineism. Don't take my word. Don't take divineism. That's my word. So release perfectionism. Embrace divineism. We are meant to evolve. The picture of our ideal life will evolve. So that's why I say release the pressure, because that ideal life that you just wrote may change. And guess what? It's okay. It's perfectly fine. You are so divine. All right. So let's go into the next card that I pulled. All right. So the next card we have is Saraswati. Sorry if I said that wrong, but that's what it reads to me. Saraswati. All right. Now, this goddess is all about the words I speak shape my reality. The words that I speak shape my reality. You see where Spirit taking us? You see where Spirit taking us? Okay, let's go. All right. So we just talked about creating our ideal life. And one way to create that ideal life, because I'm sure you're asking, okay, how am I create this? Through your words, through your thoughts. That's how, because your words and your thoughts are going to do what? They're going to impact your actions. And what are your actions going to do? Impact your day to day. And what is that going to do? Impact your life. You see the dots, they're connecting. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So your thoughts and your words are shaping your reality. Like right now, your thoughts and your words are shaping your reality. Answer this for me. Think, and you can answer in the comments. How are you talking to yourself every day? What's the first thing you tell yourself every day when you wake up? Do you remind yourself of the laundry list of things you have to do? Do you remind yourself of your responsibilities? Are you thinking about work? Are you thinking about things other than yourself and your whole being? Are the thoughts and the words that you're telling yourself loving and filled with grace and acceptance? Or is that just what you give other people? I'm going to get off, y'all. So right now, with this, I want you to really embrace the fact that we're still with the divineism, right? I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to I want you to avoid emotional overwhelm. I want you to avoid emotional overwhelm and the negative self-talk associated with you being overwhelmed with what is going on in your life. Because that is shaping your reality, the things that you focus on. So this brings me to my next prompt. What thoughts and words can you use to create the reality that you want? What thoughts and words can you use to create the ideal reality for yourself and bring you into alignment? I'm going to give you 2 minutes for this question. Welcome back. I hope you're feeling great. So you know now what your ideal life looks like, and you know what you should be telling yourself to match the vibration of what your ideal life looks like. Now I want you to take 2 more minutes and write the words and the thoughts that you need to release and the stories that other people told you about yourself that you need to release right now. And I'll meet you here in 2 minutes. I feel like y'all really releasing. I feel like it's really going away from you. Continue to open that up. All right. I want to show you the final card. I gave y'all a bonus question because I was only supposed to give y'all 3 prompts, but I gave y'all a bonus and I love y'all. Because this is how much spirit wants to give to you. It wants to give you bonuses. It wants to be magical and wondrous for you. That's the work that we do together, right? That's the work that I want to do with you. I want to introduce you to the magic in your life, the magic that you have within you. Okay, so let's go to the final card. Kava Kava. And this plant is all about grounding. Remember what I said earlier? I said grounding was important. We need to be grounding. And I said I was going to talk about it later. Here's the later. You know what's going to keep you working towards your ideal life? Grounding. Taking the time out your day to ground, prioritizing grounding is going to help you be able to make clearer decisions about your life and where you're going. You know how you're going to fight those negative thoughts that's coming in? Grounding. That's how you're going to fight it. Look at these cards. They all have the same hue. Isn't that funny? Isn't that magical? They all have like the same hue. They flow so well together. All right. So embrace grounding and mindfulness and intention. Avoid overthinking, negative self-talk. Ask when you hear yourself tell yourself something negative, be like, girl, how you know that? How you know? Who said that? Where you got that from? What was your reference? What's your point of reference? And have a conversation with yourself to be like, you're delusional. Nobody ever said that was going to happen. Nobody ever said that you couldn't win. Nobody ever said that you wasn't going to get that job. Nobody ever said that nobody was going to support your business. Nobody said that. You said that. Why are you telling yourself negative things? Why are you bracing yourself for the worst? Let's brace for the best, for the highest. Let's celebrate that. Let's brace for the best. When I realized in my body that I was bracing myself for bad things to happen, I was like, this is bull. I want to be bracing myself for great things to happen so I can bust out and dance in the middle of my day. So I can start twerking at a random place because the blessings is just overflowing in my life. It's time to do things differently. It's time to ground. If we got to do some things different, the answer is going to be within us. And the answers are going to come in prayer, in grounding, and putting your feet in Mother Gaia. It's going to come through grounding. If you want to move with intention and you want to align with that ideal life, ground yourself each and every day. We are surrounded by so many distractions and so many different energies. Grounding is going to set us at center. We're going to be untouchable because we're grounded and we're centered and we're supported and we're creating our realities ourselves through our thoughts and our words. Your energy goes to where your energy goes to. Your energy goes, it's going to flow to where your energy goes to. If your energy is going towards positive things and growth and evolution and your ideal life and reaping the fruits, then guess what you're going to do? Reap fruits. But if you're bracing for your plants to die, like when you're sowing these seeds, let's just use the seeds metaphorically. If I'm planting these seeds into some soil that I know is good soil, and I already know I'm going to water it, I'm going to nurture it, I'm going to do what I got to do day to day to make that happen. I'm going to do what I got to do to make it happen. I'm expecting this to be fruitful. But let's just say I know it's good soil, but I got all this self-doubt. So I'm going to plant it anyway. And then I'm just going to say some affirmations to it and throw a little water on it sometimes. And, damn, it's going to die. What? You see how that sounds? That's not for us. That's not for us, beautiful being, divine being, God or goddess, the one that God lives within and flows through. That ain't for you, and it ain't for me. All right? So I just want to connect the dots for you. We create our ideal life, right? And we're going to do that through our thoughts and our words and grounding in the know. The know is our highest. The know is our ideal life. The know is that we're supported and that we're taken care of. So during this full moon, I ask that you really think about your ideal life first, right? And what you want that ideal life to look like. Really. And if you feel like you need to go back and do that again and take some more time, do it again. All right. Answer these questions again. Right. So you want to figure out your ideal life. Then you want to think about the things that you should be telling yourself, your thoughts and your words. Right. And then go deeper. Right. If you guys are interested, I'd like to guide you deeper. I have a PDF that I can offer you with more prompts. So it'll have 6 more prompts on there for you. And you never know, I might give you even more. I think I've written out 12 in total. So I might share all 12 with you guys, but I have 6 more prompts available and 3 activities. So there's a meditation, there's an affirmation recording, and then there is a walking grounding exercise, okay, that you can have access to. All of those things, the 6 prompts, the 3 activities, the 3 practices is $777. Please click the link in the bio. If the link isn't in the bio, go to my Instagram and check out the link, but the link should be in the bio. I hope that you guys are all feeling great about this Virgo moon. And I really want I didn't want to just say, hey, look at your day to day, right? Or hey, release. What I need you to do is start at the foundation, and the foundation is you. The foundation is your thoughts and your words. So what we need to release are the stories about ourselves that are just not true. And it's going to really allow us to create that ideal life through our thoughts, through our words, through our actions. All right. And remember to ground. And I'm looking forward to, because I know that grounding is so important, I want to share grounding content with you all. So again, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this practice, and I will see you again really soon.